Hey, what's up guys? Today we're doing a giveaway and I'm gonna be talking about the Steam Machine because a little while back I did an unboxing video and I told you guys I would tell you like my experience, how it's been so far, so we're gonna talk about that today. But first, I know a lot of you guys are interested in this giveaway, so I'm gonna be giving away one Valve Games key. This actually isn't the key, this is it's just my car key. But what a Valve Games key is, it's a digital code that unlocks every Valve title that's ever been released, and actually every Valve title that will be released in the future. So it's really, really cool. So we're talking Half-Life, we're talking Counter-Strike, Left 4 Dead, Team Fortress, Portal. They release really good games. So you're gonna get all these free, plus any games that they release in the future, which Half-Life 3? No, I don't know. But any games that Valve releases in the future, those will be all free, and all the games they've released in the past, all free. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So you're probably wondering how you enter. Dude, I thought about it and I figured the easiest way for you guys to enter would just be, just put a comment. Just put something in the comments. Put in your favorite Valve game that's ever been released, and boom, you're entered. You don't have to subscribe, you don't have to like the video. Those are still allowed, like you can still do that if you want to, but I don't want you to, like, if you're not subscribed, I don't want you to subscribe just for this video. You know, I want you to subscribe because you want to see my videos. But yeah, I figure this is gonna be the easiest way to do it. Just put in the comments your favorite Valve title, and boom, you're entered, just like that. And it'll be easy for me too. Like, I can just run a randomizer and pick one of the comments who, you know, answer the question. It'll be very easy. So, as far as announcing the winner, I thought of a fun way to do it. So, okay, next weekend, I'm going to visit family for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna be hanging out with my brother and some friends and family at his house on the 27th. So, I thought it'd be fun. I haven't done a Periscope live stream in a while, so I thought it'd be fun to do a Periscope live stream. If you don't know what Periscope is, it's basically just live streaming from your cell phone camera. It's pretty cool. I've done it a couple times, but I wanna do more, and I feel like this would be a good opportunity to do it. So I'll be doing a Periscope live stream, and I'm gonna be hanging out at my brother's house. We're gonna be messing around with the Steam Machine because he hasn't seen it, and you know, I have some friends and family who want to try it out as well. So we're gonna be playing. I'll do a little Periscope so you guys can see what's going on, and I'll announce the winner then. So you don't have to follow me on Periscope, but if you do, my Periscope name is just Pungence. Link is in the description. But if you do, you'll get a notification when I go live. And if you miss it, I'm gonna try to upload it to my channel too, the Periscope live stream. I'll try to upload it to maybe like that following week's Tuesday Evening Drive maybe, so we'll see. But yeah, so that's when I'll announce the winner. Basically, so it's the 27th, that's like a week from today. So yeah, I figured that'd give everyone enough time to enter, and we'll probably go live. We don't have a set time, so I'm assuming maybe around like 8 p.m. Eastern, but I'll be talking about it on Twitter, and like I said, you'll get a notification. So there it is. Just put in the comments your favorite Valve game. That's it. And huge thanks to Alienware for hooking me up with this to give to you guys. I'm really grateful. Now, like I said, guys, I did an unboxing of the Steam Machine a little while back. I can't remember. I think it was a few weeks ago. I'll put a link in the description, or maybe something on the video for you to click if you want to see the unboxing. But today, I want to just talk to you guys about my experience so far, show you the interface, and actually, I found out something really cool with the Steam controller that I don't know. I think it's really awesome. You'll kind of just have to see it, but let's take a look at the Steam Machine interface, and I'll show you some of the gameplay, and yeah, we'll go from there. So this is the home screen. This is what you see when you turn on the Steam Machine. Now it runs on Steam OS, and we'll be talking about that a little bit more in a second, but I'm gonna go over as much as I can show you guys. We'll check out the store, library, community, some of this other stuff, and I wanna show you some gameplay as well. But for me, one of the coolest things about the Steam Machine in general just is being able to play this in my living room, and not being bound to my computer to be playing this stuff. And I can bring the system to like a friend's house and be playing some of my favorite PC games without bringing like my huge PC, which is like 20 times the size of the Steam Machine. So that's kind of some of my favorite things about it. So that's what the store looks like. This is what the library looks like. Now, okay, I don't have a lot of games, but I'll show you what I got. So installed. So if you look at all the installed games, these are all the games that I've installed on the system, but we can filter them. And if we filter by installed locally, these are all the games that run on Steam OS. So that's the thing. Not every single game that's available on Steam runs on Steam OS, but you can still play them. You can still play the games that don't run on Steam OS. You just stream them directly from your PC if you have them on the PC. So that's kind of a cool feature. But one of my hopes is that every single game that gets released on Steam is also available on Steam OS. So I think that's one of their goals as well. But this is, you know, just the community. I just want to show you guys just what everything looks like. So this is broadcast. I think this is just people like live streaming different games. And okay, we did store, library, community. So there is web browsing. So okay, I'm on YouTube, and you can either use the left touchpad or the left analog stick to kind of just scroll up and down, and use the right touchpad almost like a mouse. So this is pretty cool. Like, I actually have used the web browsing just to go on YouTube. I don't know what was going on. Like my Xbox, I couldn't get online or something, and I use this to watch YouTube. So the main purpose that I have for the Steam Machine is mainly playing games, but you can do like web browsing, that kind of thing, if you want to. So okay, up here, this is like notifications, friend invites, friends list, recent downloads, settings, and we won't go into all the settings, but there's a lot of stuff you can configure. Actually, one of the cool things, like this is just setting the display screen resolution, but dude, one of the things I thought was cool, you can change the color of the lights on the Steam Machine. So there's a couple lights on it, like a power button and another thing indicating that it's on, and you can change the colors to totally customize it. I think that's pretty cool. So what else we got? Yeah, so you know, it's just like standard, you know, standard settings, that kind of thing. I wish I could go through all of them, but we can't. So let's talk about the Steam controller for a minute. Something I realized is it depends on the game. If you want to use the Steam controller, it depends on the game, because you could use the Steam controller, or you could use just like a regular Xbox 360 controller that has USB. Here's my thing. I tried Binding of Isaac. Because I got the Steam Machine, I started playing Binding of Isaac. It's just easy. You know, I just play in my living room. Nice to chill out and relax and play. I tried it with the Steam controller. It's a little tough. With the Xbox 360 controller, I found it to be a little easier. But here's the thing. With CSGO, I found that you can actually use the gyro, and you can aim. You can aim with the touchpad, but get more precise aim with just angling your controller. So, okay. So if we go into manage game, you can go to configure controller. A lot of PC games are just made to be played with keyboard and mouse, but the Steam controller can be played with any game, even if it was only designed for keyboard and mouse. That's the cool thing about it. You can configure the controller however you want to any game, so it's really cool. So I have this titled Heathrow Q's Settings 1 because I saw a video. The guy's channel is Heathrow Q. I'll try to remember to put a link in the description, but he shows some really good settings to where you can use the gyroscope for aiming. And I'm gonna show you guys how I do with the gyroscope, but these are just kind of the buttons I set up to do different things. So all you gotta do is just click the button and just choose what you want the action to be. So I think that's really cool. You can choose that for any of this stuff. Now, with this one, you can't see it, but there's a button in the back. There's two paddles. There's a paddle on the left, paddle on the right. I have the left one set to walk, the right one set to jump. So you can jump and aim without taking your thumb off the aiming. So that's really cool. And you can pretty much just set everything however you want. But here we go. This is indicating the gyro. So in-game action camera, that means where you aim. These are all the settings that I have it on. Turning the sensitivity way down so you get a lot of control. Acceleration is medium. and you can get into some more settings as well. But like I said, I kind of just went off this Heathrow Q's video settings, and this is where he had everything. I'm showing you guys everything, so if you want to try this out, if you have a Steam controller, you have CSGO, you want to try this out, these are the settings that I was using, and for me, it worked out pretty well. So yeah, the cool thing about it is you can just customize it however you want. The customization it's pretty much unlimited. So, okay, enough talking. Let's get into the game. Now, I gotta tell you before we get too far into it, I'm not a great CSGO player. I wouldn't even consider myself a good CSGO player. I haven't really played it too much. I love the game, and I'm kind of just using this game as an example to show you kind of what you can do with like first-person games and that kind of thing. So the way it works is that right touchpad, I can move the camera around with that, and as long as I'm touching the touchpad, as long as my thumb is on that right touchpad, then the gyro will activate. If I'm not touching it, I can move the controller as much as I want, nothing's gonna happen. So I think it's a cool feature, and for me, the way I use it is I try to just get on target with the touchpad, and if I need to adjust, like a little micro adjustment, I just move my hands, and the gyro like picks it up. It's pretty cool, but it's actually kind of natural because I think even when I'm using a controller, I think I move my hands around anyway, so it's pretty natural, but it's still something to get used to. I do a lot better with the keyboard and mouse, and I think a lot of that is because I have 40 hours of CSGO gameplay with keyboard and mouse, and after I set up the controller, the Steam controller, with the gyro, all the settings, I have maybe an hour of practice in CSGO with it. I really feel like after some time, I could get better. I don't know if I could get as accurate as I am with keyboard and mouse, but I do feel like it could potentially be better than just using a regular Xbox 360 controller with 2 analog sticks. So I feel like the combination of the touchpad with the gyro, you get used to it, and for me at least, I feel like I would have more control with the Steam controller as opposed to just analog sticks, but time will tell. I'm gonna try them both out and just see what happens. But it's definitely one of those things that you gotta get used to. It's different than anything I've ever experienced before with controlling games. So yeah, I'm just really excited. It's something new, and potentially it could be a decent alternative. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for today. Don't forget to put in the comments your favorite Valve game to enter for the giveaway. And also, I hope you enjoyed this look at the Steam machine, kind of what the interface looks like, and the Steam controller, and kind of how that gyro function works out. Personally, I'm gonna try it some more. I personally think it's gonna be a cool function for FPS games, and maybe even some other games as well. But yeah, let me know some of your thoughts in the comments. If you have a Steam controller, maybe share some of your experiences too. Maybe some little tips that have helped you get used to it as well. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, as always, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time. What was that?
I can't help it!
What was that?